Impressed with Bina. Today I'm going to show you how to make stuffed mushroom pakoras. So let's get cooking. Right, to start with, we're going to make our stuffing, and I'm going to switch on the gas at low heat. Okay, right, so let's start. So I'm going to add 1.5 tablespoons of oil. Okay, slightly increase the gas, and to that we're going to add about 30 grams of onions, which is about 3 tablespoons. 2 and 3. Okay, we just need to saute this stuffing. We're not going to overcook it. I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of mushroom stock. Okay, I've already removed the stock from the mushrooms. Okay, and I've just added 2 tablespoons there. 1 spring onion. Okay, and I'm using the greens as well. So let's saute that quickly. I'm going to let this saute for about 2 to 3 minutes, just till the onion and the mushroom stops are tender. Okay, and at this stage I'm going to add chopped spinach. Okay, I've got about 75 grams of chopped spinach there, which is about 1 ball, but if you want measurements, it's 75 grams. Okay, right, I've got the gas at very low heat, and I'm going to now season this mixture. Okay, so to start with, I'm adding about a tablespoon of fresh chopped coriander, a teaspoon of green chilies. Now these are optional, but you know, if you want them any milder, then don't add the chilies. And I've got 1 teaspoon of crushed garlic. Okay, so give it a mix again. We don't want this to overcook. Okay, we just want it very tender. Right, I'm going to let this cook for about 2 minutes at medium heat now. Okay, I'm now going to season our stuffing, and again, quite a basic seasoning we're going to use. So I'm going to put to that, I'm going to put half a teaspoon of salt. Okay, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, a pinch, or literally a pinch of turmeric, and because I've added green chili powder, I'm not going green chilies, I'm not going to add any red chili powder. But if you haven't got green chilies, then you can add red chili powder at this stage. Okay, and I'm going to add a tablespoon of ketchup. Okay, so give that a good mix now, and we're going to let this cook on sort of a medium heat for about 2 minutes again. Okay, the mixture has condensed to half the size. We're going to now switch off the gas, and it's ready. Okay, and we're going to let this cool, so let's transfer it to a bowl. Okay, and we're going to let this cool for about 15 to 20 minutes. So while our stuffing is cooling, we're going to prepare the batter now. Okay, I've got 200 grams of gram flour in there. To that we're going to add some seasonings. So I'm going to add about 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, okay, 1/4 teaspoon of red chili powder, and a pinch of turmeric. Okay, and we're going to now whisk that to a thick batter. So I'm going to add water to it, and we start very slowly, add a little bit, give that a mix. Okay, our batter is now ready. As you can see, it's of a pouring consistency, but quite thick. Okay, so let's put that on the side while we get our mushrooms ready. Okay, I've got about 10 medium-sized mushrooms here, which I have wiped with wet cloth and made it clean, removed the stalk so that we've got a nice stuffing. Right, so our mixture is quite cool now, and I'm going to add some cheese. Okay, now it's really important that the mixture is quite cold, because otherwise the cheese will start melting when you put it in. Okay, and that's something that we don't want. So let the mixture cool off completely before we add the cheese. Okay, to this mixture we're going to add some finely grated cheese. So I think about 1.5 tablespoons. I'm just going to give that a little mix to see whether we can add any more. Yes, I think we're going to add another half teaspoon. So in total we've added 2 tablespoons of cheese, okay, to this mixture. And now we can stuff our mushrooms. Okay, so off we go. Right. Okay, make sure that you have filled it in quite well. Okay, that's number 2. You will need to push in the mixture so that you know you've got adequate stuffing in them. Okay, right, and we're going to now stuff all of them before we can fry them together. Okay, I've now stuffed all our mushrooms. I've got about 10 medium-sized mushrooms there, and we've still got some stuffing left, so I suppose we could do another 5 or 6. So 16 in total maybe this recipe will serve. So let's get frying now. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to put each of the mushrooms in our batter. Okay, so right, and what we're going to do is we're going to bring the batter over it. Okay, and then gently pick it up, and we're going to put it in for frying. Okay, so very gently we're going to put that in for frying. Okay, and let's do the second one. Again, just cover it up with the batter, bring it over with a spoon, and then gently lower it into the oil. I've got the oil at medium heat. Okay, and we want them to go slightly golden. Okay, we've just fried these, and that's the color we want, beautiful golden. And we're now going to do the rest of them in the same way. If you prefer, I've used the spoon in the first video, but if you prefer to do them with your hand, then feel free to do so. Okay, just as easy. Pick them up and then gently drop them in. Again, pick them up, drop them in. Right, our mushrooms are now ready to be served. Okay, and I'm going to cut one just to show you what they look like. Okay, so on this bit of paper, right, there you go, that's our stuffed mushroom pakora, and as always I can't wait to try. So let's dip it into our sauce. I'm using just ordinary ketchup to serve these mushroom pakoras with, but you could serve it with red chili and garlic chutney. So please attempt it, sir. Absolutely delicious. The taste is fantastic and the seasoning is perfect. So please try this recipe. I won't say it's easy, but I think anyone can cook. So please attend. Thank you for watching my video.